Hey students, we're going to talk about the verb ser and estar today. So previously we conjugated the verb ser, which means to be. The forms of ser are soy, eres, es, somos, sois, and son. So yo soy, tú eres, él y ustedes, nosotros, vosotras somos, vosotros, vosotras sois, ellos, ellas, ustedes, and so on. So as I'm doing this, my suggestion is you take notes on this. That'd be an awesome idea. So when do we use ser? We talked about we use it with identity. So if you say, ¿Quién es? Who is he? Who is she? You use ser. Es Señor Fredrowski. Es mi madre, etc. Another reason we use this is occupation. So where do you work? Your job. ¿Dónde trabajas? Where do you work? Or, ¿qué eres? What are you? Soy profesor. So we have identity, occupation, possession. You use it to show possession, like ¿de quién es el libro? Whose book is it? Es de la chica, etc. So use it for possession as well. We use it to talk about where someone's from. Okay, origin. ¿De dónde eres? Soy de México. Soy de Estados Unidos. ¿De dónde es él? Él es de Cuba. And we also use it for telling time. ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Son las ocho. Son las nueve. Es la una. Etc. So that's what we use ser for. So we're going to learn this other verb, estar, which also means to be. I'm going to slide this over to the right here. Estar also means to be. We've used this already this year. Means to be. But we use it in different circumstances. Okay? So we're going to conjugate it. It's irregular. And I know it's an AR verb, but it kind of follows those AR patterns that we talked about in the past. So the yo form is estoy. So yo estoy. The to form you've seen before, estás. Like in the question, ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Estoy bien. Estoy regular, etc. The third person, we have está, like ¿Cómo está usted? So we can use that with él, ella, usted, okay? Or a name or a singular subject. So yo estoy, tú estás, él, ella, usted, está. Just trying to change the light angle here for you. So yo estoy, tú estás, él, ella, usted, está. Then the nosotros or nosotras form, or when we express we, is estamos. Estamos. The vosotros or vosotras, remember they use this in España, estáis. Excuse me, and the ellos, ellas, ustedes, our form is están. Están. E-S-T-A with an accent N. So I'll give you, if you're taking notes, I'll give you some time to catch up. So, yo estoy, tú estás, él y usted está, nosotros, nosotras estamos, vosotros, vosotras estáis, ellos, ellas, ustedes están. So notice, in the second person singular and second person plural, accent on the A, third person singular, third person plural, accents on the A's as well. So we use this to say to be. So if someone says, how do you say to be in Spanish? You could say yo soy or yo estoy. It depends on how you're going to use it. So what do we use ser for? Ser, once again, we use it for identity, occupation, possession, origin, and telling time. But estar, we use it to talk about your feelings. Like, ¿Cómo estás? How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Yo estoy bien. ¿Cómo está usted? Yo estoy bien. ¿Cómo están ustedes? How are all of you? Estamos muy bien. Okay? We're well. So we use it for feelings. We also use it to express maybe your health. Your health. Like, ¿Cómo estás? Estoy enfermo. I'm sick. So that's one. These are kind of the same, but another big one is location. So to say where something is, or to say where someone is. So if you ask someone, ¿Dónde está él? Where is he? Maybe él está en la clase. He's in the class. So we talk about estar. We use it for feelings, health, and location. So once again, ser, identity, occupation, possession, origin, telling time, and estar, feelings, health, and location. So these are the two big ones. We talk about how you feel and talk about where your location, where something or someone is located. All right? So in your vocab list, we have these prepositions of location. Prepositions of location, and those are in section, just taking a look here while I just pass it. Section G. Section G, there's a bunch of prepositions of location, and also a little bit in section H. So if we want to talk about where something is located, like let's say we want to use the vocab word to the right of. Let's use next to. Al lado. Al lado de. Al lado de. Means next to, or literally to the side of. So if I want to say the class is next to the bathroom. So I'm talking about where it's located. So I'm going to use a form of estar because that's one of our things of location. So the class is la clase. We want to use the third person form of estar, which is está. So we're talking about its location. Want to say next to, al lado de, how do we say the bathroom? El baño. Now there's something wrong here. Something grammatically wrong. La clase está al lado de el baño. If you remember previously when we talked about possession with the verb ser, we talked about when we have de and el, it contracts to the word del. Okay, so we're going to say la clase está al lado del baño. Okay, we only make that contraction when we have de and el. If we would have said like la biblioteca, the bathroom, the library, we would have said la clase está al lado de la biblioteca. So we only make that contraction when we have de and el. Okay, de and el. So just to review here, sliding this cart back here, we use ser, soy, eres, somos, soy, son, with identity, occupation, possession, origin, and telling time. Estar is our new verb. It's irregular. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. Don't forget we have an accent on the a and estás, the a and está, and the a and están. So these bottom, second person and third person, they have accents. We use estar to talk about feelings, health, and location. Feelings and location are the big one. And we're going to learn these prepositions. Next to, on top of, far from, near, close, those types of things. Those are in letter G and H, okay? So that should get you going on this verb estar. We'll talk about it more in class or our team's meetings, okay? Take care.